Namaskar. I'm Harpreet Kaur and I welcome you all to our live and interactive online orientation program on extensive use of Indian language primers. You are watching us live on PMeVIDYA channels 1 to 12 and also on our YouTube handle NCERT Official. Well, what are primers and why are we having this online orientation program? Well, first of all, I would like to tell everybody that it's important to celebrate the joy of learning in our own language. We all want to do that, and primers are serving the purpose for the same. But what exactly they are, we will explore it in today's session and in the days to come. Well, today specifically we are holding this online orientation program for our audiences from Eastern region, but anybody can participate in the session with their questions, suggestions and of course feedback. So I request all the stakeholders to kindly get in touch with us to know more about primers and how to use them, what is their relevance and what is the purpose of developing them. So how you can reach out to us? Well, there are different mediums. Please take down our phone number, which is 8800440559. Our email ID is dth.class12@ciet.nic.in, and on our YouTube handle NCERT Official as well. You can send us your questions, suggestions and also your feedback regarding these primers. So we have two guests with us who will throw more light on primers and what is the philosophy behind the same. So please join me in welcoming Dr. Ravindra Kumar. He is Associate Professor from CIET NCERT and also Coordinator for Primer Development from CIET NCERT. Sir, namaskar and very warm welcome to the session.
Thank you. Namaskar.
And one of our guests has joined us online as well. We have with us Dr. Sujoy. He is Lecturer-cum-JuniorResearch Officer from Central Institute of Indian Languages, Mysuru, and also Principal in Charge from Western Regional Language Center, Pune. Sir, namaskar and very warm welcome to you too.
Namaskar.
Right. And now let me just take this session forward, and there is one question which is actually creating a lot of curiosity in all of us. What exactly these primers are and what is the philosophy behind developing them? So sir, we all want to learn different languages and dialects. You have developed primers. Please apprise us all why we are having this online orientation program. What are these primers?
First of all, I congratulate to all stakeholders which are involved to developing these primers in multiple Indian languages. So that primers is basically spirit of NEP 2020s is an initiative to promote Indian language and culture also. And then if I am talking about that primers are learning bridge helping to children and adults move from the spoken language and writing expressions. Their bilingual natures make them flexible tools for a foundational literacy and numeracy promotions, language learnings and national integrations through mutual understanding of Indian languages. Primers are fundamentally educationally instructional materials to help early learners develop basic fundamental literacy and numeracy skills. Primers fosters creativity through local illustrations and engaging rhymes, and they also introduce cultural knowledge of providing examples that support to writing practices.
Right.
In fact, primers are basically tool to provide the linguistic awareness and cultural awareness of their respective regions like that.
Now, so you're saying they're bilingual. It means that they're developed in two language mode. So if one knows one language, it's easier to learn another language?
Basically, these primers are basically arranged with the, in fact, I am talking about the scheduled language. The primers are bilingual in nature. Primers developed in 22 scheduled languages are with the Hindi language, because our motive is to promote the Indian languages, not other languages. And non-scheduled languages are with either in Hindi or with common state language, which are basically running in the state concern states.
Right. So, what is the philosophy behind developing these primers?
If I am talking about the philosophy of behind development of the primers, we have a number of key features like to development of the primers. First of all, we have a lot of language in Indian context. We have a linguistic diversity in Indian context. If I am talking about that national textbooks with the local flavor and contents, the textbooks in all regional languages should be to priorities to that students have access the high quality learning learning. National Education Policy is emphasis to
Yes.
that. After that, if you go through the chapter 22 of NEP 2020s, which is basically emphasized to promotion of Indian language, art and cultures. This is the basically combo pack. This is basically a tool to integration of Indian language, art and culture, because we have used some visuals from their own sites. They are basically native language and native culture sites. And then after that, NEP 2020 promote the initiative to foster language in school children to early implementation of 3 language formula to promote multilingual teachings and home local language and provide education mother tongues of child at schools level for the basic development of overall growth. And then not only the NCF NEP 2020s, NCF FS or NCF SC also be basically emphasized to basically provide the education in own language and mother tongues. Also prioritized using the child's mother tongues, home language, local language, regional language for teachings and learning and at all stages for the school educations like that. And then moving ahead, if we are talking about in a few days past, few years past, according to the census 1971, the country has 1652 languages belonging to the 5 different language families. It's huge basically. After the passing of times, we have a less number of languages. Some languages are basically are not using in a print format and other format, so that they are not basically in front line. And then according to the census 2011, there are a total number of 121 languages and 270 mother tongues. There are a total 270 identifiable mother tongues, which having returned 10,000 or more speakers in all over India. So we just pick up a language, and that in that case more than 10,000 basically 10,000 people are spoken in a particular areas.
Wow.
So that is basically parameter, that is basically is a criteria to pick up the language in census 2011. So this is the basically philosophical background of that.
And so it is very important basically to know your native language and the other related language if you want to understand the content better.
Yes.
And that is why NEP is also stressing on the same.
Yes,
so can we have a look on these primers, like what exactly they are and how do they look like?
Yeah, this is basically if you see the slides, this is basically brochure of the primers. You basically get in websites and other CIT reception counter. Primers basically is provide the facility to bilinguals, fostering creativity. So we are just providing some. I will show the primers space in that case.
Sure.
So bilingual in a nature, basically fostering creativities for the learners, not only the learners, apart from that the adult also, because we have provided facility to the persons which are basically willing to know the second language.
Yes.
Okay. So and then foster culture knowledge. We are focusing on we are integrating the cultural knowledge, because India is full of cultural and linguistic diversities. So we are just integrating the all cultures in these primers. You see the primers and the key pronunciations and recognitions letters of the alphabets, because every language have their own structure of language.
Yes.
So we just initiate the basically linguistic basically Varnmala like that. So Varnmala as per their concern states. So we just and then provide some words with their native language and then Hindi and other concern basically state language. And then doing with the local illustrations with the engaging rhymes, that you see the basically rhymes of this. So students are basically taking enjoy with the rhymes, because the each basically you see the primers. So each red alphabets is showing the particular words. So say for example, if you see the Hindi and if you see the Punjabi, you see the whatever you have language, so you see the rhyme, so you just enjoying the words and basically sounds like that. So each rhymes should have the sounds of the particular words, and then providing examples that facilitating writing practices. So we just have a writing practices boxes in that case. You see that.
Wow,
so
yes.
these are the some boxes. So this is all about the, these are some basically focus points as per the NEP 2020. We are just promoting the multilingualism in educations.
Okay.
Definitely primers are helpful to basically promote the multilingualism in educations. We are just focusing on the cultural awareness. We just opt the culture, or we just integrate the culture of the each and every states and each and every entire nations like that. And we are just focusing to provide the little bit content, little bit initiation of mother tongues. So we have the actually documentation of that. You know, we have a lot of content, a lot of basically lot of materials in Indian context, but we are few are lacking. In that case, we have a little bit documentation. That is the initiatives of Government of India, Ministry of Education under by the basically NCERT or CIIL. It is basically initiatives to basically preserve the content, to document the content in 121 language. It is a big congratulations to the Ministry of Education first time.
We need to preserve the language.
Yes. And then linguistic expressions, we have a lot of we have a various types of linguistic expressions in different language like that. So you see the each and every primers have full of the linguistic expressions like that, and the local artifacts we just pick up. Our fellow resource person, our colleagues from CIIL, they are trying to pick up some local artifacts from the basically concerned regions, and then incorporated in the primers. And basically these primers are basically focusing to fundamental literacy and numeracy like that. So these are the keywords to basically initiate the FLN.
Absolutely. It's a very tedious job that NCERT has taken up. It's not an easy task to develop the primers. So, sir, do we have any flip book kind of a thing also which you would like to show?
Yeah, we have a flip book like that. Just showcasing a pedagogical structure of this. This is our primer, Odia primers. You see that, because we are concerning the eastern region of this orientation session. You go through this. This is the Odia primers.
Odia is the base language in this primer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Odia. Yeah, this is the Odia primers. We just go through the pedagogical structure of the primers.
Right.
You see that. This is you see the cover page of this primers. You see the Odia language. You see the Odia in Hindi language, Odia in English language. So we are just integration of three languages like that. Odia in original language, Odia in Hindi, Odia in English language. Because the primers have accessibility in entire nation, apart from the nations like that. So each and every participant, each and every persons which to read that, so they have the facilities like this is basically message Honorable PM sir. This is basically our partners CIIL and NCERT. This is basically a message. I'm just talking about the pedagogical structures like that. Okay. Yeah.
So Hindi speaking folks can learn Odia and vice versa. Odia speaking
if
folks,
they know a little bit Odia and Hindi.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, this is basically starting for the pedagogical structure. In first pages, we have started some lines. If you want to draw some line, because you know the earlier child like tried to make a shapes like that.
Yes.
So we are starting the primers from the shapes. So they are going to be straight lines, curved lines, circles,
slanting lines. Yeah.
We have a number of lines is there. This is the Varnmala of the Odia language, and then we are just starting for the alphabets, which is called as sounds like that. So sounds is Asgar. We are talking about in Odia in a different way. So who knows the Odia? They are associated with the Asgar with the Odia persons like that. This is all Sharifa, you know, Hilsa Machli and all that. We have another sounds is there. If you talking about the Sharifa or this particular sounds which are making that Alu, Channi, Tota and all that. We have a lot of words. This is basically Varnmala, and then after that this is continuously is going to. This is the fill book. You can access easily these books from NCERT official websites.
Okay.
Yeah. This is Anak and all that. Pani.
It's very interesting.
Yeah. In last, we are just trying to put up some numeric abilities like that. 1 to 20 numbers with their respective objectives like that. Yes. I'm just scrolling that.
Because you're talking about foundational numeracy as well.
Yeah, foundational numeracy, yes.
And these are the visuals of the stuff from the local area also.
Yes, yes. We just try to that pick up the local flavors actually. Yeah.
Right.
These are some basically words like that. Yeah.
It's
These
very
are some
interesting, very catchy
again these are the Varnmala like that, Imli and all that, and these are some numbers like that 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 10. These are also been and some basically this is a Hindi Varnmala like that. So we are coordinating with the old scheduled language with the concerned language and that the Hindi language. So the spirit of NEP 2020 to basically promotion of Indian language, we are with the help of primers, we just trying to promote the Hindi language and all that.
Right, sir.
Yes.
And apart from this, yeah, you want to talk about
this? Is basically this is for basically it's information for development of the primers.
Okay.
This is basically paradigms. In first phase, we are just developing 2 primers, Kui and Desya, with the collaboration of Central University of Odisha, Central University of Odisha, Koraput, in 17th August 2023. After that, a huge basically or a basically huge primers like 52 primers have been released by the Ministry of Education, Government of India on 9th March 2024 in the collaboration of CIIL. And then again 25 primers have been released by the Ministry of Education 29th July 2004 on the occasion of National Education Policy Anniversary.
Wow.
And then 25 primers again have been released Ministry of Education and 11 December 2004, and 13 primers have been released on 29th May 2025. And after that on the occasion of 1st September National NCERT Foundation Day, we have released 4 primers have been like Sanskrit, Hindi, Koya, Odia and Ho Hindi. So we have done our 121 targeted language primers and successfully developed and disseminated through the NCERT and Diksha platforms. This is all about basically the primers, what is the primers, what is the philosophy of the primers, and basically what is the stages of development of the primers. And this is all about for basically development. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, and we are hoping that many more will come because it's still a work in progress. And now that we have learnt all about primers and how they align with the objectives and recommendations of National Education Policy 2020, Dr. Sujoy, we have understood how these primers are really beneficial for students and for anybody who wants to learn a particular language. I want to ask you, are these primers useful for school teachers as well? Yes,
Namaskar,
yeah.
Johar, Adab, those who are online with us. I think Dr. Ravindra already made my job easy. So I just want to focus on some vision of our Honorable Prime Minister and our Honorable Education Minister. Our Honorable Prime Minister and Education Minister, both of them again and again emphasized on the importance of mother tongue education. If we see the quote from our Honorable Prime Minister, just as our life is nurtured by our mother tongue, the same way our mother tongue nurture our lives.
Yeah.
Our mother tongue is our pride, and we should speak it with confidence. And see, this confidence start from early stage of education. And this primer in 121 mother tongues will give the confidence to the tribal children. So this way, it's going to be a remarkable thing in future, and I think some of the primer is already in use. Yeah, please. Thank you.
Sir. Thank you so much, sir. You have actually, even elaborated more on what we are already discussing, that we should be really proud of our mother tongue, and to learn that and to speak that with confidence. These primers are really helpful. Now, Central Institute of Indian Languages, prepared some primers way back in 2003. I want to ask you, how do the newly developed primers differ from those earlier publications?
Yeah, see, at that time, 2003 and 7, some of the scheduled language primer were developed, and this new primer they are different in many ways. Like already Dr. Ravindraji highlighted the key features of the primers. Visually, it's much more attractive. The cultural sensitiveness is also considered, and it's more children-centered. This primer, these were developed in consultation with community people, teachers, and language experts. So this way, we try our best to keep these primers as accurate as possible, considering the culture, considering the children's behavior, and the easy, like let's say some complex word may be difficult for the children, which may be easy for you. So we not try to put any complex word even in rhyme. We try to keep it engaging. So when let's say you recite the rhyme, children automatically get engaged. I can give an example. Just give me a moment.
Sure, sir.
Sorry.
Yeah.
This I'm just.
There is this rhyme.
Yeah. I'll play it again. Okay, this is from Kora language. It's the spelling is Koda or Kora. This language is spoken in West Bengal. Okay. So the rhyme is, so the Bengali people, they have harvested sugarcane near the river bank. At evening, we'll go silently, like as you say in Hindi में चुपके चुपके वहाँ पे जाके हम लेके आएंगे, ठीक है? So you can feel that when some children they are planning to go to the river bank and get the sugarcane and they will eat. So this way we try to make it engaging. Whenever you recite it and the student get the meaning, they will feel okay. Even if they are not engaging in the classroom, automatically they will be engaged. So this way, the present primer and the old primer, I think differs. And importantly, that time we did not develop. 117 is already launched. Our aim is like NCERT, CIIL, mainly Ministry of Education's aim is 121. So far. You hardly see, I mean, any primers. I mean, like some of the state they have done tribal languages textbook, but most of the state so far they have not developed any primers for tribal languages. So this way, these primers are huge differences. At least you consider 121 language primers at one place. You can access it in NCERT website, CIIL website. You can go through everything. So it's a huge resource to develop or encourage or promote the multilingual nature of India.
That's right, sir. Well, I can see that they're written in very easy language, and content like rhymes, poems, they're very engaging in nature. So when you read them, recite them, you learn new words, new vocabulary, and it's easier to learn the language further also. So yes, there's a clear difference between the old publications and the new ones, but I would like to understand one more thing here, that what is the difference that these primers are making to the language communities?
See, again I'll come back to the quotation of our Honorable Prime Minister. See, our Education Minister again and again emphasized that मातृभाषा में शिक्षा इम्पोर्टेंट है और मातृभाषा हमारा प्राइड है. भारतीय भाषा का आगे हम ऐसे ही लेके जा सकते हैं अगर हम उसका चर्चा करेंगे, ठीक है? तो ये कम्युनिटी का डिफरेंस जो है, see when let's say Koda is spoken by few thousand people in Bengal, okay, some and now we have developed primer from Andaman Nicobar, 2 languages from Andaman Nicobar spoken by very few thousand people.
Wow.
Okay, see when a small community from a state, let's say you consider Andaman or interior area of Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, Odisha, they see government is taking interest on our languages. And not only languages, these languages materials can be used by our children. Even our adult can learn or write, read our language.
Yes.
Okay. When you see that, pride or that confidence develop. See, until and unless we can give that confidence, or rather we can create that situation for the community to feel, okay, no, I mean, they have interest for our own purpose. Our own purpose is the community's own purpose, and see, ultimately they are going to be benefited. Okay, so confidence build up, they also take, okay, our mother tongue is very important for us, and in future we will get education in our mother tongue, and that's how slowly the confidence and pride of their own language culture increase. Okay. Community also come forward. They, and see, one more important aspect I'll tell is some of the tribal language is not documented. Okay. Documented in the sense, when I say documented, see, Hindi, Bengali or Odia, they are well documented. They have grammars, so many grammars, dictionaries and others.
Right.
Okay. And if you consider some languages like, let's say, from Bengal or Orissa or Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand or Andaman, they don't have much resources. And when you don't have resources, it's difficult to build resources, language resources. You need to start from scratch. Okay, what should be the script of these languages?
Yeah.
Okay, and now let's see, Kora and others, now they have a script. Script in the sense, we have not developed the script. Community decided what sound will be there, what Varnamala will be there. Okay, what letter should be included. Some additional, let's say, we call it modified Bengali or modified Odia or modified Roman letters.
Right.
Okay, that adopted. Now from this primer, now these languages, they can follow. Okay, this is done. We can follow this Varnamala. Let's say or something. Okay, community decided. We have not imposed anything. We only said, okay, as you don't have any script, let's go with, in Odisha, we said we go with Odia, because see, once you start mother tongue education, second is Odia, second language. In Bengal, Bengali. So we said, you think about it, it will be beneficial for you. You can choose Bengali in Bengal, in Odisha, Odia, in Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, Hindi, like Devnagari script.
Yeah.
Okay, so these many factors are here to empower the community. One is like this, some reference material for them. From there, they can start writing. They can create more resources in future. Okay, so and I think as so many people are involved in this process, and they are also eagerly awaiting. I mean, like when some of the primer was launched, like 52 primer already. First two was Deshi and Kui in Odisha. Bhubaneswar, the launching was there. And after two launching, some people said, okay, they only why two languages, other languages, what happened? And then second phase, we did 52 in Delhi, launching happened. Ravindra sir was also there. So when 52 came, the other people said, what happened to our language primer? So that you have only done, no, we said, we are doing it. See, this awareness and that interest from the community is a huge difference. Today, probably you will not understand that what this primer has done, but see, I did linguistics. At least for me, I mean, linguist, it's a great resource. 121 languages, basic word list, okay, some rhymes, numerals, Varnamala. It's a great resource as a reference point.
Right.
I think this way, not only for community peoples, for the language researcher, linguist, it is a huge difference. Thank you.
Right, sir. Well, thank you so much, sir, for explaining that. And yes, you're right that unless and until we preserve our language, we work on preserving it, like we have developed the primers, for example, we will lose the language. There's so many languages for which we do not have any written record. And these primers are not only developing foundational, I would say, numeracy and literacy regarding the language, but it is also helping us to serve the areas that need proper focus as per NEP 2020, which is the language. Now, sir, there is one more question that I have for you. It's kind of a tricky. If the same language is spoken across more than one state, then how do you think this issue has been addressed in the preparation of primers?
Okay. Thank you for asking this question. I mean, it's like challenging. It was challenging for us. I mean, like Ravindra ji at the time, Behra sir was also there. Our director and our other colleagues. We had a tough time, but all of us, we sat together and we decided. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll just move to another slide just to show you what we did. Okay, yeah. Now let's say Santali is one of the major tribal language, scheduled language. Which is spoken in Eastern India, Eastern Central India. See, Santali is spoken majorly in Bengal, Odisha, Jharkhand. Okay, Santali, it is one of the interesting language which used to be written, and some people even now probably writes, I don't know. Initially Roman script, then Old Chiki. Then some people they also wrote in Bengali, some people in Devnagari and Odia, because this Santali is spoken in different states.
Okay.
And see, in which script I am going to write my mother tongue, there is no one can like stop you if you write. Let's say I write Bengali in Roman, but there is a standard norm when it's come to education. So as our aim was primary, early stage of primary education, for Bengal we have choose Bengali. For Odisha we have choose Odia. And Jharkhand we have chosen Devnagari and Hindi. Hindi second language script is Devnagari.
Okay.
Okay. Polchiki is also there. We have not left Polchiki. I just want to make sure Polchiki is also there. Okay. And same is done for other languages. It's not, I mean, I don't think, I mean, like those who are online probably thinking only why for Santali. No, we have done it for other languages. Like if you see, I mean, like Ho Odia,
Hindi.
Ho Hindi, Ho Odia from Odisha and Ho
Hindi from Jharkhand.
Hindi from Jharkhand. Okay. So this way, some of the other Gondi also same thing. Gondi you have done for Gondi Telugu, Gondi Odia.
Gondi Odia.
Okay. So Gondi is mainly spoken in many other states. Okay. It's another major tribal languages, mother tongue. Okay. So this how we try to, I mean, resolve this issue. So all the children, irrespective to their states, they get the equal opportunity to access these primers in their state major language as well as their mother tongue. Okay.
Right, sir.
And these are few examples I am giving from Eastern zone. There are examples whenever across India, wherever language shared different geographical zone, that is states, we try to address it with the concerned state language.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
So we all know that India is a diverse country, and language is one of the socio-cultural identity markers of a community. So also Dr. Ravindra mentioned that local artifacts have been taken into account, local visuals have been taken into account. How do you think that these cultural specifics that are taken into account while developing primers are playing a significant role in making language learning all the more easy?
Yeah. Thank you. See, this is another challenging task for us. We faced several levels of challenge as well as argument among each other. Okay, this is not culturally sensitive. This should not go with children primers. Okay, I'm just mentioning the challenges. Okay, see, some of the thing we try to avoid is like violence. No violence in these primers. Like it should be, I mean, respectful for everyone.
Yes.
Some object or let's say something should not hurt the community or other community. We first we try to avoid everything
True.
to maintain. Okay, it should not raise question, and children and they are the most I mean beautiful mind. Okay, they should, why should they enter in school and then they see something on the primers? We
Yeah.
avoid. Now let's say why cultural specificity. See, Santali Bengali primers and Santali Udia primer is not just simply replication. Don't consider that, okay, we just replicated. Same primer, we just translated it. It's not translated. Okay. See, most of the thing may be unique, but we have considered Bengal, Santali stay in Bengal, Santali stay in Odisha, Santali stay in Jharkhand. Okay. Now, one more thing, see, why culture? If you see NEP, new curriculum framework, which Dr. Ravindraji already mentioned, again and again mentioned culture. See, language and culture, we can't de-associate. Okay. And see, why not the children of that certain forest village, he comes to this Balbatika and see in the primer, the objects or the word is associated to his daily life. If it's okay, I know it. This word I know it already. You don't need to give, the teacher doesn't need to give extra. Okay. And see, as you ask this cultural specificity, I want to connect this with the first question.
Okay.
You ask how this teacher is going to
Yes.
be beneficial to teachers or not. Okay. See, let's say I'm going Odisha to teach in some tribal school. I don't know Odia, or let's say I know Odia. Consider I know Odia, but I know that I don't know that particular tribal language. For every teacher, it's not possible. Okay, so this primer, teacher will see, okay, every day I am going to that school, surroundings, these objects are there, primer, these objects are there, so okay, familiar. And probably some of the teacher, they already picked up local languages. Okay, so for them also, it's very useful. They will feel, okay, oh, everything is known to me. The words sounds familiar, the object sounds or the word sounds familiar. So it's easier for them. They also feel connected with the primers. See, if you don't feel connected with your teaching and learning or your, let's say, this teaching materials or learning materials, I don't know, I mean, how it's going to be fruitful. Okay.
Yeah.
So now I'm coming back to again in the children perspective. Yeah. It's definitely, I mean, without addressing the culture issue or like cultural specificity, localness. Okay. वो अपना एरिया का अगर एसोसिएशन नहीं है ना प्राइमर में, तब वो फील नहीं होता है. ठीक है, वो एनी एरिया में आप जाइए. सॉरी फॉर माय हिंदी. ओके. So this how we try to make it more interesting, addressing the local culture issue. Okay, thank you.
So actually, sir, we need to make these resources available in different states and cities, and as you said, the content has to be relatable. And for this, different institutions are collaborating to break the barrier of access and equity in making primers available to all. But script is the most important part when it comes to learning a language, and there are many languages which do not have their own script. So I want to understand, how did you decide on the script for the languages that don't have a traditional written form?
Yeah. See, script is even now challenging task for many, for the like let's say state educators or central bodies. See, whenever it's come to script, you will see split. Why I'm saying so? So in some community, they have developed, some individual researcher, they have developed some script, so they want recognition of that, but some other party may not agree on that particular script developed by someone. Okay.
Okay.
So, and we don't have the authority to recognize any script. Okay, I found any document which say we are authorized to develop script. Script, see, usually script is developed by not developed. It can be adopted. It can be modified. Devanagari, many languages written in I mean, like Devanagari in
Yes.
India, like modified Roman. Earlier,
Yeah.
it used to be written in modified Roman, but now people are like trying to adopt Roman with some diacritic marks. Okay, sorry, Devanagari with some diacritic marks. Okay, so what we did, see, we said, okay, first let us decide what you want to adopt. We will not adopt any script which is not recognized or already in use by central or state body. We have not minimized ourselves only with central. Okay, Old Chiki is one script used by Bengal state government and some other part in some other states as well as central. Okay, so that part is done. Apart from that, let's say the other language I have given Koda, okay, or let's say Ho, okay, they don't have any recognized script. But what we did, some of the document is already published. Like
Okay.
in Odisha, you will see um, uh, uh, some of the material is already published by the state government. Other language materials, they have Odia script. Okay, some of the languages from Odisha. So what we said, see, already some language resources are there in this script. Okay, why don't you use the same script and do these primers? Bringing a new script, okay, always make situation complicated.
Right.
And my argument is always, see, whatever we say, see, the aim of multilingualism, starting with mother tongue and then shifting to state language and a language which connect each other. Okay, it may be southern or it may be, I mean, not like the major language from north. Okay, and then another language like which give us international exposure. So first point is your mother tongue. You are doing it in let's say the script you adopted. Okay. Second, you need to go either Odia medium school until and unless someone wants to go for English medium school, or let's say Hindi medium school, or let's say Bengali medium school. So there the textbook is written in either Bengali script, Odia script, or Devanagari script. So if you bring a new script which is unknown or which may not be later utilized, then what is the point of burdening with this script? So if you learn the script or get familiarized in particular level with the script which is going to be used in future in your education, let's say secondary and higher secondary,
Yes.
that is it's like simple. It's much more easier. So that was our motivation to choose the script. And some of the sound, see, some of the sound like tribal languages may not be possible to represent with Devanagari or Bangla or Odia letters or Varnamala system. So in those cases, they do some mark that is called diacritic. Technically, diacritic mark you put. Like you may have seen in some English dictionary that you put dot bit like down the English letter or top one mark. Okay, So these diacritic marks or some other diacritic mark they have adopted. Okay, and they have what we said. Okay, see, you do that and you consult with your other people also. See, we did a workshop with community people. School teacher was an integral part of this. Some language researcher. So even after that, we said, okay, you consult with your community people. This you are doing. If they have any suggestion, you take the suggestion. Okay, but in some cases we have really faces challenges. But our whatever we decided that we'll go with either the script used to write state language or any other scheduled languages. That was our clear policy. We or the script already used by state government. Okay, this was clear point from us. Challenges were there, so we tried to resolve it, so far we have done this much. Hope we will do more. Let's see. Thank you.
Sir. Absolutely,
In
sir.
fact, we are getting some questions from the state side
Sure,
for
sure.
linguistic uses. Punjab already have sent some observation. Angla, different states are basically share the feedback for linguistic perspectives like that.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
it's basically script is basically different phenomena. Na? So you just verified the vowels and consonants like that. So also we are waiting for the Hindi primers. We just focusing on that कि क्या वर्णमाला होनी चाहिए. We just trying to that. We will discuss with the different experts in Hindi and Sanskrit वर्णमाला like that. So it's a basically challenge.
It's a challenging and humongous task in front of all of you, but I'm sure that whatever has been done so far has laid the groundwork and the foundation for the things to follow. Indeed, India has a lot of diversity, and different cultures have a treasure trove of knowledge. In order to access that knowledge, we need to know the language, at least the foundational literacy and numeracy that is becoming possible with the help of primers. Now, we are left with very little time, so any concluding remarks? Dr. Sujoy, would you like to give any concluding remarks regarding today's online orientation program?
Yeah, see, as a government body, NCERT, CIIL, we have done the task. See, but these materials, until and unless is used by the community people and encouraged by the teachers or other independent researchers to utilize our hard work, or so many people, so like expert language community people, it is probably, I mean, I don't know, I mean, our aim is not going to be fulfilled. Only to institute or Ministry of Education, we can't do much until and unless other stakeholders, state stakeholder, they also join the hand. And see, I mean, all of us, we know
Absolutely.
the education is in concurrent list. I mean, like central, as a central body, we have developed it. Now states should come forward. Okay, this material is there, and now this is my personal opinion.
Right, sir.
Document big personal opinion.
Absolutely.
Koda language from Bengal, it will be introduced in school or not, that is going to be decided by West Bengal government.
Sure, sir.
Okay.
Sure. And
now,
Dr. Ravindra? Yeah.
Apart from ma'am, if I am running out of time, you just let me know.
Yes, sir, because we're running short of time. But
just 2 lines. Okay, just 2 lines.
Yeah.
Now see, the Koda primer can be utilized by the community people. Only then this hard work is successful, I think, other than no use. So I request those who are online, please join hands, share these materials, question in the sense, send your observation to us. We can make changes and we can improvise. Okay.
Absolutely.
And I think we have a plan to expand. In future, we'll add audio and we will try to do some other digital integration in this primer. I think Ravindraji is working on that.
Let's go with the audio program and video program with that.
Yes.
So we'll try to do that.
Yeah.
Please access the primers in NCERT and CIIL website, and any feedback, please feel free to
Yes.
write us. It will be, I mean, beneficial for us. Okay.
Sure.
Only your
Thank
feedback
Feedback is
can.
valuable because you've done a lot of hard work.
Yes,
So
yes.
we do request all our stakeholders to share their feedback, and because we do not have enough time left, Dr. Sujoy would really like to thank you for your time and contribution to the session. You actually focused on language primers, keeping in mind the audiences from the eastern region. Thank you so much once again. And Dr. Ravindra, we have to wind up here. You would like to say a few words?
I want to request to the basically SCRT Eastern regions, because we have developed these primers in 6 phases, and NCERT has provided the hard copy to you for your further uses, and soft and time to time soft copy to you. This is the basically it's a great initiatives of Ministry of Education. Ministry of Education is want to basically to conduct a study, to follow up study of these primers. So we are requesting to the all stakeholders, all SCRT, all SITs, all DIETs, all BITEs, all SCIIL and schools representatives. So kindly access these primers from the NCERT officials websites and share to the other stakeholders and community peoples and parents also. Then they will be actually benefited for these primers.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
it is our duty to basically connecting languages with the connecting peoples for that. So to be ready for this next initiatives, we are going to conduct some studies to follow up the primers usabilities like that.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ravindra, for your time and contribution as well. So, my dear viewers, it's now time for me to wrap up this session, which is our online orientation program on extensive use of Indian language primers. Tomorrow, we will have our audiences from the western region. So, please stay tuned in. And with this, it's a wrap. Before I leave, let me give you a quick update regarding the upcoming programs. Here is the program schedule. In a short while from now, you can watch our session on inclusive classrooms, where we are going to learn about atoms under the subject physics. With this, it's a wrap. This is me, Harpreet Kaur, taking leave of you, and will join you soon. Namaskar.